Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to do the Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood, Part 5. And before I get started, I just wanted to take a moment here to say thank you. If you're still watching on Part 5, thank you so much for being on this adventure with me. I know sometimes these long series don't do as well, especially if the first one doesn't kick off really well, but I truly do love making these long series, even though I know like the YouTube algorithm or whatever doesn't like it as much anymore. I love doing this and I hope you love watching it, and thank you so much for being here. Let's get started. Alright, so last we left off, we went through like rapid fire speed round of talking with a bunch of witches, and finally we can talk to Thea again. We haven't talked to, I think I'm saying that right, Thea. We haven't talked to her since she was our first visitor. She was our first visitor on this asteroid. But before we talk to her, we're gonna make a card because I don't think, yeah, we did make a card before we left off last time. So we're gonna make another card and then we're gonna talk to her. Because again, like I keep saying, I think variety is the way to go. What do we have? Oh, we don't have a lot of elements though. Yeah, we don't have a lot of energy. Okay, never mind. We're not making a card. We're gonna go ahead and talk to Thea. Alright. Dear Fortuna, I have terrible news. Please invite me to your home ASAP. Yours faithfully, Thea, Arbiter Badge 210, rank Waxing Crescent. Oh no, Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take a guess. My guess is that she talked with Aedana and something has not gone well. Ah, Fortuna! What is it? What happened? It's about your leader. Did she die? What about Aedana? Aedana is dead. Oh! What happened? What happened? Chapter 4, Succession. This looks like a flashback, though. Oh, oh, it's Patris. That's her sister. Okay. We are reunited here today to say goodbye to our good friend, Patris. She lived intensely and died on her own terms. We are returning her body to the earth, just as she wished. Naked and covered in flowers, my body to the soil, my soul to my sister, to the stars. You lived in beauty and depart in beauty. Now some words from her eldest son. I'm not good with speeches, so excuse my brevity. I will always be in awe of all the life my mother brought into this world. And I'm not only talking about her numerous children and grandchildren. I'm talking about her words, her ideas, her wisdom. I don't know if any of us will ever achieve the clarity my mother had. With her gone, we lost the brightest light in the universe. I wish any of our dads were decent enough to be half the person our mother was. I wish any of them were brave enough to have stayed by her side. Today, I didn't only lose my one true parent, but also my idol. Adios, Mama. Te quiero. Thank you, Pedro. Now, Mr. Stanton, you wanted to say something too? That's right. Thank you. I feel lucky that you're all letting me be part of this moment. I want to share with you how much of an inspiration her family was to her. She always spoke of you so dearly. She loved you more than anything. Patris could strike you as a cynical person at first. She always had that I'm too smart to be wasting my time with you vibe. But she was ultimately driven by love. Love of life, love of the human experience. I've been extremely fortunate to have been her editor for the past 20 years. And I know for a fact that she has been a mother not only to you, but to hundreds of thousands of readers across the globe. Oh, she was a writer. Her unique perspective on pleasure and joy has been an inspiration for many women from many cultures. She's leaving a bleeding wound inside many hearts, but also a legacy. The world is stronger and healthier thanks to her. And that feeling, that energy will never die. Thank you, Patris. Thank you, Mr. Stanton. Now to proceed with the last rites, Wait, I want to speak too. Ah, of course. Go ahead. Grandma? You aren't really gone, are you? That body covered in flowers, you just had to leave that old husk behind, right? We had so many plans, so many ideas. I can't accept that you'd let a stupid cancer take away what we were building together, right, Yaya? You haven't betrayed me, have you? Fortuna. It's okay, Pedro. Let her express herself. I can't do this by myself. Did you run off to the stars to look for your sister? You promised you'd take me with you too, to see the cosmos. If you don't come back right now, I will never forgive you. Maria, I'm sure your grandmother will keep guiding you from wherever she is. One never truly leaves this world. Patris's body may turn to dust, Patris's voice may have gone silent, but her essence is an everlasting gift we will never lose. Patris, she's broken free from that name. Now we will call her Autumn. We will call her Tears, and Fragrance, and a mid-afternoon dream. Enough with the cheesy poetry already. You will never understand my grandmother, or what we were doing together. Maria! I'm sorry for your loss. Now, if no one has any more words to share, we will return her to the earth. May your soul bless the stars, Patris. So, my prediction finally came true, eh? You managed to live 59 years and 11 months and 21 days. For a second, I believed you'd be able to break free from your fate. You remained a tough bitch even in death. It's too hard to do this without your witty comebacks. I'm sorry, I didn't come and visit you after I ascended. But time among the stars sure flies. And I wasn't sure how you'd deal with the fact your sister became a witch. I'm so sorry. That night on the beach, I started walking into the sea and never looked back. But somehow you knew, eh? You knew I wasn't dead. You are the only thing I missed from my time as a mortal. It's been tough up there, you know, without you. What about one last reading? For old time's sake? What should I ask about? I wonder how our relationship would have been if I had stayed. Do you mind if I indulge, Patris? The devil. The beast is the keeper of everything that is forbidden. Their servants ooze with lust and invite you to fall into temptation, enlightenment beyond corruption. Oh, I'd have married one of your husband's brothers and we'd have a big happy family all together. We would have run a popular magazine together, with Ava as editor-in-chief. We'd have moved to the Canary Islands. You'd have written a lesbian pulp novels, and I'd have run an online tarot website. Oh gosh. I kind of like the idea that, well, I don't know, this one feels the best to me out of all of them. I'd have married one of your husband's brothers and we'd have a big happy family together. We'd help raise each other's children. You'd have taught them about love and literature. I'd have taught them about magic and pizza. We'd have enjoyed long summer nights drinking wine with our husbands and friends, watching over the kids playing in the garden. Ah, Patris, I missed you so much. I want to miss you so much. What the hell am I doing, reading into the hypothetical? How can I be this cowardly? I owe you more than this. The first and only time I read into someone's death was for you. As a last present, I'll get real. I'll read beyond your death. I'm scared of the presence I found when you dared me to read into your demise. It was lurking there, watching us from the unknown. I'll look into its eyes now, to see for myself where we're sending you off to. The Hermit. The Hermit's lantern is the lamp of truth, used to guide the unknowing. He holds the Patriarch's staff to help him navigate narrow paths as he seeks enlightenment. His cloak is a form of discretion. You'll be the founder of the first ever Cosmic Gazette and then become a cosmic investigative reporter. You'll become an archivist of occult texts. Oh, is this suggesting? Actually, I'm not even 100% sure what's suggesting. Is part of my brain is like, is she reincarnated somewhere? Is that what this is talking about? Or is she in her own way ascended? Not necessarily as a witch, but I kind of like she's an investigative reporter. You'll be the founder of the first ever Cosmic Gazette, become a cosmic investigative reporter. You'll even interview extra-dimensional beings. What? I think I lost my talent. This doesn't make any sense. What in the cosmos am I doing? I'm sorry, Patris. I'm just spewing nonsense. Don't leave me. Whoa, what? Hold on a fuck's sake. Wait a second. 6 feet under my ass? Patris? Fortuna? What is this? Is this the other side? Why are you in cosplay? Patris, I love you. I love you too, silly. Are we ghosts? No, Patris, this is the real world. I am a witch. And I believe you are one now too. That's what I was wondering. Fuck me. Oh. Patris? Fortuna, it is imperative that we speak before I vanish. Aedana. Wait a fuck sec. Wait, so... Okay, so Thea came and visited us and said Aedana is dead. But Aedana must not be completely dead because Aedana is here right now. Is she in the process of dying? My brain's all mixed up. Let's just invite her. Oh, you're one scary bitch. I like your design though. Hello, Fortuna. Is something the matter? I heard you were dead. Yes, I also heard you were dead. What is happening? That is correct. You have never met the corpse of a witch? I keep forgetting how young some of you are. I always thought of death as just that, the end. It can be, if you are killed or erased. But a witch also dies when they lose the will to live. Now I am but an aimless corpse, waiting to be consumed by your sisters or to be scattered through the cosmos. Why are you visiting me then? Think of me as a ghost, dealing with loose ends. In that case, my exile is over? I'm afraid it is not. Reviewing sentences now falls upon the next leader of the coven. And who might that be? It is yet to be decided. I sense something different about you. What have you done? You have grown. You feel like an adult witch now. It is a shame I do not get to meet you in this form. I don't know what you're talking about. What loose end have you come to tie up here anyway? You. I want to ask you what you have learned during this brief isolation. Ooh. Divination can control a community. It is wrong for a single witch to rule a coven. Exile is not a constructive solution. That you are a bitch. Brief. Yeah, brief. I'm trying to decide how tame we should be. Yeah, exile is not a constructive solution. The coven should actively work to make witches understand their mistakes and ensure a healthy coexistence. That path leads to weakness. It is just the opposite. Every witch should work on herself to make the coven stronger, and not burden it with her shortcomings. Whatever. What was I supposed to learn? Allow me to explain. You've been wrong all along in your talented divination, calling your talent divination. What is tarot then if not divination? I should tell you about the nature of this universe. The secret of reality. Consciousness is a responsibility. Everything that is sentient modifies the nature of the realm we inhabit. All that has happened, every phenomena, is only real because it has been perceived. The parts of the universe that have not been measured are yet to be defined. Your arts do not predict events. They define them. That's what I was wondering. I was like, what we're doing, I can't remember if I said this in the last episode or the one before it. I thought that was just like a mechanic of the game, though, that our fortune telling, like whatever I chose was reality, because that was like the mechanic of the game, because you can't really do fortune telling in a game like this. I thought it was just a mechanic. But that makes so much more fucking sense. Okay, here we go. Unknowingly, you are shaping what didn't happen in the past as well as what is yet to happen. You are not a reader. You are a writer. That is why I exiled you. When you predicted the falling of this coven, you were, in actuality, dooming us all. I've worked hard to prevent that omen, and I am still not sure if I have succeeded. Only time will tell. Why are you telling me this now? Because I am dead. And I deemed it better that you will become aware of this magnitude of your ability, since I will no longer be here to protect the coven from you any longer. Why didn't you tell me to begin with? Because I was afraid you would write me off this plane. I am well aware you despise me. Keeping you away from your deck was the only way I could think to ensure some stability for the coven. Come on, I am not the villain you think I am. Likewise. Fair enough. Remember, you can manipulate anything that does not exist. The future is the most obvious implication, but I'm also talking about the past. You can alter anything that did not happen. So, Dahlia's past then. Damn. The coven is about to go through some turbulent times. I do not think you are mature enough to handle your talent. But it is not in my hands anymore. Do as you please with this knowledge. I understand. Thank you for telling me all of this. I have a parting gift. Oh! Power. Now that you are aware of the true nature of your talents, you must act to the greatest extent of your powers. We cannot fix the immaturity of your character, but I can offer you the power to own your mistakes. Take one of my trinkets. It was crafted by the gold blower. These are golden seashells. They will allow you to draw more energy from your readings. The resonance of the seashells will also expand the versatility of your art. I pray that you use it wisely. You will play a critical role in the fate of the coven. Well, is now a good time to tell you, the coven's fucked. I already said it was fucked, therefore it is fucked. Okay. This is too much. I am thankful. Oh gosh. This is too much. I can't take this. You don't have a choice. It has been etched into the cosmic wheel already. Your only decision is what to do with it. I also want you to have this. The coppersmith. Dear substance of kin, forsake the mortal hex, abandoned flesh, abandoned sinew. Thou art now my magic, thou art no more sin. Oh, that's a lot of energy cost. 4 air, 2 fire, 2 water. Thank you. I'm going to assume that it's a powerful card then. This is a Super Arcana. Any card created with this image will allow you to access more readings than with a regular card. How did you... Even if you believe me a farce, the gods truly speak to me. They told me about the new deck you are crafting. Or you just heard about it through someone else. I would say there's multiple ways you could have heard about this. This custom deck, it suits your arts better than the limited tarot. So my decision to have you exiled has paid off in the end. So what, do you expect me to thank you? I expect nothing. I am dead. This will be the last time we speak. Do you wish to say anything else to me before my departure? Whoa! Fuck you, I hope you burn in hell, thank you for everything. Well, after this conversation, I don't think Aedana is a great person, but I don't think she's completely evil either. She's multifaceted. I don't think we should thank her. I think putting someone through 200, well, supposed to be for like a millennium of isolation is a real... No, we're not thanking her. I think I hope you burn in hell is a little strong for the conversation we just had. So let's go fuck you. Anything else? Knowing you made many of us... Oh, no, you made many of us miserable. I will make this coven better. I hate you. I want to choose. I will make this coven better. But I kind of sacrificed the coven to the behemoth. But we're still... We're gonna do, I will make this coven better. Good. I will leave now. Wait. Any last advice? No. Goodbye. Are you alright? Still processing. Why? This is too much responsibility. I shouldn't toy with people's fates or, even worse, their pasts. I concede you that messing with the past is somewhat unsettling. But the future? Aren't we all messing with each other's lives all the time anyway? You just happen to have the upper hand. I don't know. More than that, as the sole processor of, or possessor of this talent, you have the responsibility to use it. You have the power to change this universe for the better. Own it. Maybe you have a point there. Some individuals lead covens, some others run societies, some beings can eat whole galaxies. I mean, I have the power to grant wishes. Own your talents, Fortuna. You're right. But these cards, it's not like I have total control over the readings. There's chance involved in the shuffling. What if a card only offers me tragic outcomes? You'll have to face some tough decisions, sure, but that's just like the rest of us. Sometimes there are no good outcomes. Oh no. I think that might be foreshadowing for our final decision. Okay. Foreshadowing, we love it. You have the talent for you have the talent for putting a spin on dire situations, don't you? Ugh. I found myself stuck between a rock and a hard place too many times. I have a knack for looking on the bright side for my own sake. That's really human of you. Or that's really behemoth of humans. I was here first. As I said, a true reality spinner. As Aedana told you, reality is modified by consciousness. I may be a master of that. In any case, I may need some time before I feel ready to read the cards again. Nonsense! I need you back in the game as soon as possible. Do you want me to look into what's bothering you then? Well... Come on, do it for me, please. Now that I know your game isn't just divination, I'm not so sure about leaving such a delicate topic in your hands. I promise to look for the best outcome. Still, I'll tell you what. Let's put your talent to work in service of a more immediate benefit. What about altering the Coven's relationship with behemoths now that Aedana's gone? That's not a bad idea. But what if we find in the cards isn't good? I don't think there's anything worse than being forbidden and hunted. You're right. Okay, let's put this deck to use. Let's see. We want to look into how the Coven deals with behemoths. Right. And then we will look into what's worrying you. No, I told you. That's not going to happen. Alright. I had to try at least one last time. Shuffling time. Hero's Confession. The chambers of the Opera House make all meanings resonate through every context. A song for incredible deeds, the essence of those who fight for what's important, the ever-flowing water from the jugs represent inner desire. Oh wait, do we get to choose which one? Ooh, let's not go with genocide. Huh? You are drawing multiple cards now? I guess so. I wouldn't dare do that normally, but Aedana's trinket is making me push my boundaries. I drew a second card instinctively. Daring to do what you aren't supposed to is a reliable form of power, yes. Go ahead, draw the whole deck. I'm afraid this is as far as a water seal will allow me to go without tainting my divination. I'm going to prove pretty versatile. It's going to prove pretty versatile in any case. This new power. Huh, indeed. Shall I continue with the reading? Please? Okay, we're not going with genocide. We're gonna do Hero's Confession. You, Abramar, will get to rule this coven. Or behemoths and witches will get to coexist in harmony. Let's go with that one. That one sounds a lot better. Behemoths and witches will get to coexist in harmony. That is delicious. I can't believe it's going to be as easy as that. You are the most terrifying witch I've ever met. A single sentence to solve all our problems? I still have trouble picturing this actually happening. It feels weird now, but being aware that whatever comes out of my mouth will come true. Although it's always been like that, I guess. Oh, wait. I just realized something. That means when she predicted that her sister would get bone cancer and die, that maybe that wasn't supposed to happen, but because she said it, so it became so. Oh, that's fucked up. Okay. What were the other options? I'd rather not say. It feels like I'd corrupt the reading if I reveal them. Understood. Thank you, Fortuna. It means a lot to me. Not once in the history of this universe has anyone ever done so much for a behemoth. This wasn't just for you. Peaceful coexistence will be good for everyone. Of course. I am thankful anyway. You're welcome. Your deck feels way more dangerous now. I doubt I'll ever subject myself to your divination again. In all the universe I've existed in, nothing has ever made me feel so fragile. You must use these powers wisely, I beg of you. Whoa, I never expected to get a behemoth to beg. This is serious indeed. It is not a laughing matter, Fortuna. Hey, don't look at me. You're the one who's always teasing when it comes to life or death issues. Got a taste of my own medicine, huh? Now I see it's not funny. Please, accept my apologies. Come on, don't be so uptight. I've got your back. Sure? Look, you got mail. Right, let's see. Dahlia? Oh, we got two people. Jasmine or Dahlia? Let's go Dahlia first. Fortuna, did you hear? The old bitch kicked the bucket. Let's celebrate, come on. Aedana is dead. Fuck Aedana. Let's go out and celebrate. No, I can't. Why not? That hag is out. Fuck the rules. My freedom is in the hands of whoever becomes the next leader. Then I'll become leader. My first order of business will be to ban fucking exile. I wish. No, I mean it. I'm running for office, Fortuna. No, get out of there. No. Okay, I see how this has backfired on me now. Okay. Oh, wow, really? I can't picture you running the coven, to be honest. I thought you despised that kind of responsibility. Well, I'd been planning on leaving the coven and starting my own clan of warrior witches. Now, here's an opportunity to change the direction of our community without having to abandon you at all. It won't be a coven of warriors, but I sincerely believe I can make life better for all of our sisters. We've endured too many centuries of abusive leadership. I'm determined to revitalize our clan. Follow me, and I shall deliver freedom and happiness. You're even more energetic than usual. I'm raring to go. Fortuna, join me. Let's rule the coven together. Oh, I want to, but we're gonna sacrifice the coven because of the deal we made with the behemoth. Okay, I need to think. Why don't you tell me about your plans first? Hell yeah, I'm in, or I must painfully decline. Yeah, tell me about your plans first. Of course. Sorry, I got caught up in the moment. Don't you think I'm a dumb witch? I have a solid plan. I've done some research, and the 5 pillars of our coven's law are judgment, law enforcement, forbidden arts, mortal affairs, and witch duties. Judgment is how we decide who fucked up and what to do with the coven. Law enforcement is how we punish those who fucked up. Forbidden arts is how we deal with dangerous stuff. Mortal affairs is how we deal with people, animals, and everything non-magical. And witch duties is basically what every sister has to do for the coven. Now, Aedana was basically all, fuck you, I rule, fuck you, exile you, fuck dangerous stuff, fuck morals, and well, fuck you. I want to change things radically, try a new system, more open and inclusive. Judgment will be something held between all members of the coven. All important issues will be solved after hearing everyone's input, then celebrating a referendum. Sorry, I'm distracted. Did that change over there? Is that... I think that's meant to be like what Aedana was doing. Huh. Interesting. Yes, okay, so that's what Aedana was doing. Okay. It's feasible since our coven has less than 100 members right now. There won't be law enforcement. All issues will be solved amicably between affected parties. Isn't that a bit naive? What if they can't reach an agreement? Well, I'll submit the case to the arbitrage office. I don't see why we need additional enforcement since we have a magical pact already. I see. Following that line of thought, there won't be any forbidden arts. I believe that banning things begets temptation. It is better to share knowledge and educate witches about the implications. Then about mortal affairs, I believe we should cut all ties with mortals. This may seem radical, but I believe we are way too privileged to dare tamper with human lives. Okay, that is responsible. I say, leave them be. We have a whole universe to toy with. As for witch duties, instead of asphyxiating quarterly controls, I say we have a magical tax to pool resources for the coven. Any witch could go about her life however she wants, provided she shares a portional part of the magic she draws from the cosmos. We'll use those resources to help newcomers or any sisters in need, or to develop some ambitious communal project. That basically sums it up. Oh, there's a pressing matter too. We have to decide how to deal with Aedana's corpse. We can either devour her or scatter her throughout the cosmos. I don't like that first option. Come again? Apparently there's a lot of magic stored inside the corpse of a witch. If we literally eat her, we'll all become more powerful. But if we feed her magic, a lot of women will be able to ascend to become witches. We could almost double our numbers. I firmly believe we should share her magic with the universe. We may become more powerful should we devour her. But there's a special strength hidden in diversity. More points of view and the clash of new wills will make us grow in more interesting ways. Oh, wait a second. Okay, so both Jasmine and Dahlia want to talk to me. Are they both? Oh. Okay. So I think I see why I'm seeing this list now. I think Jasmine is also going to try to run, and she's gonna have like something different to put underneath each one, and then I'm gonna have to decide who I'm going to run with. Okay, I'm not gonna get ahead of myself. Let's just see what Jasmine has to say after we talk to Dahlia. More points of view, that will yep. That pretty much sums up my stance, so are you with me? I kind of agree with everything she's saying. How it's going to be implemented, I'm a little hesitant on, because, you know, you have a plan, but the plan always goes awry. But hell yeah, I'm in. That is fucking fantastic, Fortuna. We can do this. Okay, cards. Am I going to win? Huh, hold your horses, Dahlia. That question may be too heavy. Why? That's it. I knew it. Why? Jasmine is planning on running for office too. Let's clear things up so that we can save ourselves the pain of a campaign. If you want to solve this by shuffling a deck, you might as well meet with Jasmine and flip a coin. And none of that would do. Voters are going to need a campaign to be informed at the very least. Okay, sure. We can still do the theater if necessary, but I'd rather know who's gonna win already to dispel all the anxiety. I refuse. That would be unfair to Jasmine. Better think of a different question. Okay, I get it. What to ask? Oh, I know. Who are my enemies going to be? And what kind of dagger should I forge to face these trying times? Whoa, playing hardball, are we? The future of the coven is on the line. Let's pull out the artillery. Understood. Focus on your warrior spirit when I shuffle the cards. Ooh, okay. We're gonna get 2 cards though. I want to see what the second one is. Ooh, okay. Am I going to be able to draw more, or is this it? I think this might be it, and I just get to decide where they go. This feels like a very much an enemy card, so we're gonna place this here. Oh, Jasmine will pose the biggest threat to your campaign. An Arbiter will... Oh, are they talking about Thea? An Arbiter is going to be on your tail, scrutinizing every move you make. A powerful behemoth will stand in your way. Oh. I really like Jasmine, and I feel like Jasmine is a part of our friend group. And whatever I say comes true, so I think the Arbiter is going to be the safest option, even if it is Thea. Because we met Thea twice. Yeah, we're gonna go with this one. An Arbiter is going to be on your tail, scrutinizing every move you make. The fucking witch police? Why in the cosmos? All my shit is above board. They've got nothing on me. For some reason, they're going to be watching you, so I suggest you play your cards as safely as possible. I've got nothing to be ashamed of. Politics can get way less honorable than your usual demon hunting. You just act with as much virtue as possible, and everything will be fine. But nonetheless, it promises to be a nuisance. Just associating with an exile like me could put you under suspicion. Well, they can suck my ass. Please, watch yourself. Yes, don't worry so much. I'll keep things lawful good from now on. Oh, okay, so we get... Oh, maybe we should have placed the other one. It's okay. So we have Sand versus... Or Cape Cod. Let's go with Cape Cod. Love, an edgeless dagger. Courage, craft a dagger and infuse it with the valor to do whatever needs to be done. Oh, that suggests that things might go awry, so let's go with love, an edgeless dagger. Huh, isn't a love dagger a bit of an oxymoron? Huh, maybe. I think it is important to produce a trinket that reminds you of the true purpose of your quest. That is so cool. Thank you so much. I won't lose my way. I promise. What's the matter? Not to undermine your craft, but I doubt a dagger will be enough to keep an Arbiter in check. What do you say we draw an extra card to explore what measures to take given the predicament? Absolutely. Lay it on me. Alright, here we go. So we get a Hero's Confession. What's the other one we get? Oh, I don't like that card. We're gonna go Hero's Confession. Dig up some dirt and report it to the arbitrage office. Rally the youngest witches against your opponent. Make a demonstration of power before the coven. Extend an official duel challenge. Or make a pact with the daemon to sabotage your opponent's efforts. Ooh. I feel like a lot of these. Let's go with dig up some dirt and report it to the arbitrage office. I also just kind of go with this because it has 3 fire and we need some fire up here. Dig up some dirt and report it to the arbitrage office. Whoa, that's low. But even if I went down that route, can an arbiter be dirty? Of course they can. They're witches, just like the rest of us. Most of them are arbiters because they broke the magical pact to begin with. You're right. Well, I'll try to avoid it, but I won't hesitate to sell out that arbiter if they become a nuisance. They're the ones trying to dig up dirt on me in the first place. So giving them a taste of their medicine will be poetic. Huh, sure. And that's a wrap. I hope this was useful to you. Well, I'd have preferred to cut to the chase and see who was gonna win. But this will have to do. Thanks a lot for taking the time. My pleasure. Before I leave, I wanted to ask you for another favor. What's up? Another friend of yours summon a behemoth? Huh, no, silly. One of the things that matters to me the most is how we deal with Aedana's corpse. I believe it is extremely important that we open the gates for more women to become witches. And because of that, I'd love it if you met with our most recent addition to the community. She's so new, she doesn't even have a name yet. Please, let her come see you, you can help her find her way. And you'll get to see how diversity will make our coven richer too. It'll be my pleasure. Tell her to come whenever she's ready. Thank you so much. I'll be going now. I need to start putting a team together to deal with the campaign. See you. Bye, Dahlia. Ooh, we got a lot of powers from that. Let's go ahead. Let's wait to make a card until after we talk to Jasmine. Dear Fortuna, are you alright? I have some difficult news to share with you. Let me know when I can come visit. Love, Jasmine. See, the thing is, I feel like they'll both be great leaders in different ways. I do have a preference for Dahlia right now, just because everything she listed out made sense in my head. I'm a little worried though that I'm going to talk to Jasmine now and she's going to make even better plans and I'm going to be like, fuck, I already sided with Dahlia. But let's find out. Hello, Fortuna. I've come with terrible news. I don't know how to say it. Aedana is dead. You knew already? I just met with Aedana's corpse. Is that true? What did she want? She was dealing with loose ends. Did she lift your sentence? Huh, I wish. She was only trying to justify herself to leave this universe in peace, I guess. Poor Aedana. My exile is now in the hands of whoever gets to rule next. About that. The first order of business is to decide how to deal with Aedana's corpse. Yeah, Dahlia was here just a couple minutes ago and she brought me up to speed. Ah, good. So basically, we have to decide whether to be fewer but stronger or weaker but more diverse. What's your stance on this? I believe we should devour her. That's what I thought. Changing government and all, I believe that it's just not the best time to receive that many new trainees. There's already enough turmoil in having an established new direction. We need to be stronger than ever for the sake of our sisters. I see. And speaking of that, I'm running for leader. Yeah, so I heard. Girl, you are well informed for being isolated on this asteroid. What can I say? Anyway, I thought the Coven can use some tender loving care after Aedana. Will you help me with your divination, Fortuna? Can I count on your support? Tell me about your program first, just because I am curious how it compares to Dahlia's, because Dahlia seemed like she had a solid plan, so I'm just curious. But of course, sorry. Right now there are 5 pillars on— Yep, we know about the 5 pillars. Yep. We sort of already know this. Right now we have Runic Judgment. Basically, it was Aedana consulting with the gods. But I believe we should leave Witch Law in the hands of exogenous forces. My proposal is that the judgment should be in the hands of the oldest 4 members of the Coven, in agreement with the leader. So any judgment should come by a quorum of 5 wisest witches. Then there's law enforcement. Right now, witches who put the Coven in jeopardy are sent to exile for a variable amount of time, depending on the severity of their actions. And it's truly horrible. My proposal here is that witches accumulate warnings depending on the severity of their transgressions. And eventually they should fail to change their behavior, they will be expelled from the Coven. No witch should endure what you're going through, Fortuna. Letting witches go to find a new Coven, that's a better fit and a more humane solution to my option. Then there's the forbidden arts. That's how we deal with hazardous magic and knowledge such as summoning behemoths, necromancy, and so on. Right now the Coven determines something that should put our community at risk, we ban it. I believe that should stay that way. No changes on that front for my part. Next point, mortal affairs. That's how we deal with humans and other lesser beings. I don't like how you're referring to them as lesser beings. Aedana determined that mortals should be exploited and manipulated for witches' convenience. I don't like that at all. I don't believe any soul to be lesser being to begin with. I believe that we have the responsibility to protect and guide mortal societies. Well, I don't like that either. We have the power to better our lives, so that we must do so. And last but not least, there are witch duties. That defines a member's obligations to the coven are. Right now we have the infamous quarterly controls, and should a witch fail to deliver, they'll eventually lose their membership. I propose a policy of zero vigilance, to trust that a member of our coven will always strive to better our community. Contribution should be at every witch's own pace and discretion. Oh, there is the issue regarding what to do with Aedana's corpse. You want to eat her, we know. I say we should devour her and become stronger. That basically sums it up. Okay, what do you think? Well, I think... I still think Dahlia has the better options. I don't know. Just my gut is telling me Dahlia is the way to go. I don't know. Everything Jasmine was telling me, I had like a but in the back of my head. And I could be totally wrong. I could be totally fucking this up. But I think Dahlia is the way to go. So, I already promised Dahlia I'd help her. Oh, is that true? I'm just being honest, I'm sorry. I wasn't aware she came to you first, I'm sorry. Well, it's important to keep one's word, so I won't insist. But that doesn't mean I won't try to win you over. There's a lot of campaigning still to come. In fact, listen, there's someone I would like you to meet. Maybe she'll make you more sympathetic to our cause. Oh gosh, June Raisha, the mathematician witch. She also believes that we should devour Aedana and become stronger. Junrisha is the oldest and wisest witch in our coven after Aedana. I'm sure she can make a strong cause for why we should absorb our former leader's corpse. Sure, tell her to pay me a visit. For now, I should be leaving. There are a lot of people I need to meet to get my campaign in motion. Take care. Do your best. Yeah. Both of them had like buts, like what ifs, but I feel like Dahlia's I connected with a little bit more. So I think we made the right choice choosing Dahlia, but we'll find out. Ah, the fresh smell of political turmoil. Rejoice, Fortuna, this is the perfect scenario to, quite literally, play our cards. Huh. Things could get messy from this point on, yeah. How do you feel about politics? Unnecessary pain in the ass. I enjoy political discussion. I'd rather keep politics out of my games. I kind of agree with that. Unnecessary pain in my ass, also just in general myself as well. Like, yeah, no one really likes talking about politics, but it is sort of, you need to talk about it because it is such an important part of our lives. At least where I live in the good old US of A. You know, it's a pain in the ass to talk with people that don't agree with you, but I do believe talking about it is a necessary pain in the ass. Yeah, I see how they could become more suffocating for a mortal. Too many no's or how's and why's. I think it's important to stay in touch to a degree if you don't want to be insensitive to the status of your community. But I sure hate many things about it. Huh, I get it. What are your plans for the elections then? Why do you choose to go with Dahlia? Yeah, I kind of like Dahlia's program better. She may get upset about it, but she'll have to understand. The direction of the coven is not a matter to be taken lightly. If either of them don't respect my stance, they aren't suited to lead to begin with. Well, good point. By the way, I'm curious about one thing. Why didn't you tell any of your friends about the true nature of your divination? You know, the little detail about being the writer and not a reader? I'm scared. Yeah, I agree. Fortuna, I think it's best for her now not to say anything. Just because I feel like, I don't know. I feel like her friends might be like, oh, whatever you say comes true, huh? Well, maybe you could help me out this way or that. I agree, Fortuna. It's probably best to keep it to yourself for now. I'm scared about how they would react. But also, I'm afraid of myself. I'm still figuring out what... Yes, okay, I also agree with that. It's best to figure out what extent your powers have before you start telling people and experimenting. I'm still figuring out what this rediscovered power means and what to do about it. I don't feel any different, but the pressure is immeasurable. I see. I am afraid too, but I am here with you. I can help you get through this, Fortuna. Whoa, are you so afraid that you're desperate to get on my good side? Huh, you wish, witch. Jokes aside, I already told you that this is the first time I've ever encountered throughout my many existences something that truly terrifies me. But I am starting to enjoy that feeling. Makes me feel alive. I wouldn't mind partaking in that thrill. Why don't you write yourself some courage? Okay. I'll draw myself one card. Wait. I was just pulling your leg. This is too risky. When you draw a card ripe with fire magic and you end up in a bad place. A seer shouldn't be scared of their deck. I'll do it, or I better not play with fire. A seer shouldn't be scared of their deck. You're right. If I'm dishing out consequences, I might as well see what I got. Aren't you afraid of the consequences? Of course, but if I let fear dictate my actions, I would never have summoned you to begin with. Huh? You may be right. Oh, now I am scared now. Okay. What exactly are you planning to ask anyway? It's more of a request than a question. I want to demand that the deck submit to my will. It's not likely I'll ever stop using it, so I'd better tame it. Huh! You sure are something else. Let's see how this gamble of yours plays out. Oh no. Oh! Wait, we didn't make this card. This is new. Okay, we have a new card. The Cosmic Wheel. The Cosmic Wheel spins forever between the folds of existence. It holds inside its clockworks every piece of reality that is yet to be defined. Meanings. Everything. Oh no, it only has one? Okay, the Cosmic Wheel has decided to manifest as a card and will allow me to envision every possible past or future. Oh, that is good. Okay. Ha! You summoned the fucking Cosmic Wheel out of sheer willpower. Huh. I think I'm in love. Shut up. Well, how does it work? This card will be in my deck from now on. If I draw, it'll allow me to access every possible outcome of a question. You didn't fully remove the element of chance then. That'd make divination pretty dull, right? What a lame thrill seeker you are. Huh! You're right. Congratulations. You never cease to amaze me. Glad to see you're having fun. Speaking of fun, looks like you got mail. Oh, we have 3 options. Who do we have? Ooh, that's a new one. Okay, so we have Dahlia, we have Thea, and a new person. But I think that's where we're gonna call it for this episode. So the next episode, we'll see who that person is. We'll see what Dahlia and Thea want. My guess is Dahlia is gonna want to talk about the campaign a little bit. But thank you so much for joining me in this adventure. So much has happened this episode. Holy fuck. I'm sorry. Holy fuck. So much has happened in this episode, but I think it's gonna make the next episode a little bit more interesting. I can't wait to see you there. Bye.